Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the greatest power in the world, Iberia. So, in the second to last episode, I said that I didn't want any war until 1907 because the population did not want any war, since we lost many men in the war against the North German Federation. However, there was a war between the United Kingdom and France in the last episode for the control of Ghana, a colony in Africa, and we had to join our ally France in the war against the United Kingdom because otherwise there was a high chance that they would have lost, and we didn't want the United Kingdom to win, and also we didn't want to lose the alliance with France. So we joined the war and we fought many battles here in England. We won most of them. We lost many men. This is the only problem, the only drawback. And all of this to have nothing in return, apart from some prestige, because it was white peace in the end. Anyway, now we are finally at peace, and we can focus on our researches over here. So I would say we can focus maybe on this technology for education. The only bad thing about it is that it will increase the consciousness in non-colonial states, or at least there is a chance it does it. And the same here. Let's say that first of all we keep focusing on industry for a while. And then we should improve our navy. This is something that I said already, but we absolutely need to improve our navy. We are also building some more ships. And the problem with these ships is that we don't have much artillery. Just 5 ships? I remember they were 7. They were supposed to be 7 ships. Interesting. Let's build the other 2, shall we? Because I wanted to have 7 to reach... Each ship is giving me 10 colonial points. It's necessary to increase our colony here. Otherwise we're gonna lose this region. You see? We have to do it. Radical Republicano has been formed. I don't like radical parties. How is the situation here? Oh, they were able to defeat the rebels. This was unexpected. They have like 100,000 rebels here, but they were able to defeat them. So they are remaining in our sphere of influence. Very good. Very, very good. We have some people that do not have a job. We are building factories for them. But here we have to do something too. Let's go with... Oh yeah, Cambodia. I can have an alliance with you. You are in the sphere of influence, right? Yeah, you are. Some rebels here, but they're gonna be killed by the Dynam army. Yeah, they should. So in about 4 months, we might take control of this region, colonial region, and avoid a crisis with them. I hope. Oh, so here there was a competition between Japan and France to take control of this region here, and Japan won. And Japan is about to win also for the other region. Maybe the French were distracted by the war. Let's increase the railroads. And then we will really focus on the ships. Can we actually say that we want to focus on ships? Like, if we select this one, military industrial complex, we will gain more research for army tech, industry, but we will lose for navy and culture. I would like to have like the opposite. There should be one like this one. What is required? At least 5% think laissez-faire is important. Ah, okay. So I cannot have it. Ooh, some rebels. British mainly. British patriots. I can have an incident with the King Empire, colonial incident with the King Empire, and I could gain a casus belli against them. Yeah. I have a casus belli against them for these two, King Canton, that is this one, or Heilong Junk. Oh, this part here. Oh well, I'm really not interested at all, you know. Yeah, I know, it's because we have Macau, and so we had this colonial incident right here. So I could take control of this region, this Canton region, but I really don't care, to be honest. I prefer to have peace right now. Argentina is now friendly with us. It means that soon, very soon, it will be in our sphere of influence. Same with Ecuador. Great. Look, for now, these countries here are in our sphere of influence, the yellow country. Exotic fauna. Yep. Let's do it. Empire of Brazil is friendly with the UK, is friendly with too many countries, the UK, the United States, and France, so I don't want to do anything with them. The restoration of Venezuela. Diplomats from Venezuela have quietly approached us, appealing for help in restoring their lost lands. With Iberian, they say, Venezuela will prove a much worthier ally. There are those concerned with trouble this might stir up, however. Should we look to the other way or prove Iberian influence has weight? So tell them we shall consider it, and in this case... Oh, basically they want to have back this territory from the United Kingdom. We shall consider it. But we are not attacking the United Kingdom right now. We also have a truce with them. So, absolutely not. Yeah, no way. No way I attack them right now. But yeah, don't worry, I will consider it. Production of electric components and telephones is skyrocketing. It's very good. And we can have another colonial exposition. This is also a good thing. How is it going with the construction of our ships? They're not giving us colonial power. International crisis. Oh, here it is. International crisis for this colony. Interesting. Well, North German Federation decided to join our side. The Soviet Union is trying to annex Kokand, which is this territory here, is producing oil, I think. Yeah, it's producing a bunch of oil. So, well, good way to go. So, the North German Federation is supporting us in this crisis to take control of the colonial region of Sud. France should support us too, because they have an alliance with us, so I'm expecting them to join our side, even though they have a higher political consideration for Austria-Hungary. And the United Kingdom will absolutely join Austria-Hungary. Can I offer something to you? I have nothing to offer to France. I really hope that France doesn't decide to go against us, because it would mean that we will have war against our best ally. Also because they have all their troops here, because they are scared about the United Kingdom. They don't even have troops in our border. Because yeah, they are not scared about us. So let's have a look at this event. A diplomatic incident with one of our enemies has outraged Iberian citizens. Several weeks ago, an envoy assigned to Madrid was accused of stealing national secrets. It turns out the truth was far worse, and an investigation has unearthed a conspiracy to destabilize Iberia and leave it weak for invasion. That's terrible. This is leaked out to the public, and now crowds in the capital are calling for total war. We must defend Iberian interests, no matter the cost. We cannot afford such a war. We must defend Iberian interests, of course. But we just gain a casus belli. We are not really at war. Oh, England, what the hell are you doing? I understand that I conquered a piece of your beautiful island, but this is not an excuse to do such dirty things. So, how is going the crisis? Let's have a look at the crisis. Oh, jeez. France! What the hell? Why did you do that? France decided to support Austria-Hungary. So, while the North German Federation is supporting us? Well, it's a war that we can definitely win. It's just that I didn't want to break the alliance with France, and I don't see the point of having this war in the first place. Let's recruit more troops then. So sad. You, one of you. We need then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and a bunch of infantry. Yeah. White piece? No. In our favor. Acquire colony. Just to be sure that I'm. Oh, because the United Kingdom decided to join us in this crisis. This is really crazy. I don't see why they should do that. The artificial intelligence of this game is not great. I mean, look at this. The United Kingdom. We just have this. This is our land right now. And instead of supporting our enemy, they decide to support us. So we will not have a war with France. That's great. We acquired the territory that we wanted. Very happy. Very, very happy. We have to build some fortifications all over our country. So okay, we have better roads. Let's go with the improvement of our ships. The expeditions returned without success. The expedition to the South Pole was not successful, but we should try again. So I'm building some fortifications in the territories where we might have some rebellion, and anyway territories that are sharing borders with the United Kingdom that can be our next enemy, even though they supported us in this crisis. Strangely enough. More fortifications. I would like to have a way of doing it automatically instead of clicking everywhere. But there is no such a way right now. Okay, much better. Also here. Is there any war right now? Yes. North Germany. North German Federation is trying to take back his territory. Well, it's gone. They didn't have the protection of the Soviet Union, so they couldn't win this war. So the North German Federation is now the second greatest power in the world. They are able to recover from a war quite easily. We know it from history too. And the United States of America are increasing their points, so they are now the fourth greatest nation in the world. And we keep recruiting troops. It will be very useful for in case of the next crisis. Shall we host the 4th Olympic game? Yes, absolutely. It's an excellent opportunity. So you guys move over here. And here, let's create a rally point. Perfect. Let's take these troops, and I also have to take other troops from over here. So right now I'm not planning any war against anybody. Oh, Venezuela, what's happening in Venezuela? Ah, nothing, just a few rebels. Because peace is more convenient for us right now. Also because we need time to improve our naval forces. We have people unemployed in Castilla Nueva, clerks unemployed in Castilla Nueva. How is that possible? Castilla Nueva. Oh, of course it's possible, because I didn't increase. Sorry. Let's create more job opportunities. A King Empire again. A colonial incident. Then where do we have unemployers? Unemployed people in still Castilla Nueva. Okay, Castilla Nueva, it's very clear. I'm improving the factory over there. Then Leon, Castilla, and Granada. Granada, let's make more telephones and explosive and cotton and clothes for our troops and some food also for them. And then Leon, Castilla. That is right here. Gunpowder can always be useful. And electrical gears, shoes, fabric. I hope this fabric is still in high demand. The last time that I checked was in high demand, and yeah, it's still in high demand. So it makes sense to produce more. We're the second biggest producer of fabric anyway. So you can join. You can join and leave for Europe. Where else do we have troops? Here. Assassination. The assassination of the prominent Iberian citizen by a dissident, as after a thorough investigation, turned out to be an instigation of an enemy power. This is but the latest in a string of incidents designed to destabilize Iberia. The results of the investigation have leaked to the public, and massive crowds gathered in the streets of Madrid are now calling for total war against again against the United Kingdom. They're trying all their strategies to destabilize our country. One day we will have war again, and you will lose again. But this time, as people are asking, I would go with really total war. So Andalusia is considered Iberian territory. So this is for Gibraltar. We could assimilate. We can begin the assimilation of Andalusia. Yeah, let's do it. It's our call, by the way. Militancy is not very high. Soviet Union has some rebels. Somewhere, I don't know where. Steam turbine ships. Very good. So that we will soon, hopefully, discover better ships. Vietnamese territories. We hold land overseas that rightfully belongs to our Vietnamese dominion. Perhaps it would be prudent to hand it over to them? No. Give them territories? No. No, Dainam has all the land it needs. I'll give nothing to them. They exist just because of my benevolence. They will have nothing. Shall we host the colonial expedition? Of course, an excellent idea, we accept. Do we have to increase our relations with somebody? France? Yeah, let's increase relations with you. Germans, oh well, we can keep like this. Austria-Hungary, I have nothing against you, really. The United States of America, same thing. Japan, Canada. I didn't even know that Canada was a great power. Sikh Empire is now under our sphere of influence. And does it produce oil? Doesn't seem so. Nope. But it's a producer of tea and we buy a lot of tea. We buy a lot of tea and opium. Spanish people. Okay, so I'd say that we end this episode here. In the next one I will build more factories because we really need to give a job to these people. And then see if the United Kingdom continues to try and destabilize our nation. Maybe we will declare war on them as soon as the truce ends. See you in the next episode.